Hello kids, and a super warm welcome to Mimi Kids. Are you ready for a story? Today, we're going to meet a little girl named Lucy, who absolutely loved candy. Lucy lived in a little cottage with a big garden, but her favorite place in the whole wide world was the candy shop in town. It was filled with jars of colorful, sparkly sweets. There were rainbow lollipops as big as her hand, chewy gummy bears that wiggled, and long licorice strings she could tie in knots. Every day, Lucy would use her pocket money to buy a bag full of treats. For breakfast, she'd nibble on a chocolate bar. For lunch, she'd have a handful of jelly beans. And for dinner, you guessed it, more candy. Yummy, she would say, her mouth full of sugary goodness. Her parents would often say, "Lucy, dear, that's too much sugar. How about an apple?" But Lucy would just shake her head and run off to play, her pockets rattling with sweets. At first, everything seemed wonderful. The sugar gave her a big burst of energy. She'd run around the garden faster than a little hummingbird, laughing and playing all day long. But soon, things started to change. After her super-fast sugar rush, Lucy would suddenly feel very tired. She would just want to lie down on the grass and do nothing at all. Her legs felt heavy, and even her favorite games seemed boring. Then, one morning, she woke up with a little ache. "Ouch," she whispered, touching her cheek. One of her teeth hurt. It was a dull, throbbing pain that made it hard to chew, even her softest gummy worms. She started to feel grumpy more often. The bright colors of the candy didn't seem as cheerful anymore, and she didn't have the energy to play with her friends. She just felt blah. She wasn't her happy, bubbly self. One afternoon, as Lucy sat sadly under a big oak tree, clutching her sore jaw, a tiny, shimmering light appeared. It danced in the air before her and slowly took the shape of a beautiful fairy with wings like dragonfly wings and a dress made of flower petals. "Hello, Lucy," the fairy said in a voice that sounded like tiny bells ringing. "My name is Flora, the fruit fairy. I've noticed you haven't been feeling your best." Lucy looked up, her eyes wide with wonder. "My tooth hurts and I'm always tired," she sniffled. "I don't know why." Flora the fairy floated closer and pointed a tiny, sparkling wand at a half-eaten lollipop in Lucy's hand. "That, my dear, is part of the candy trap," she said gently. "Sweets are a fun treat, but having too many can be tricky. Too much sugar can hurt your teeth, just like it's hurting yours now. It steals your energy, making you feel weak and tired, and it can even make you feel unwell." Lucy looked at her candy, then back at the fairy. "But they taste so good," she said. "I know," Flora smiled. "But nature has its own special sweets that are even better. They give you real, lasting power." With a flick of her wand, a basket appeared in front of Lucy. It was overflowing with the most amazing fruits. There were bright red strawberries that smelled like sunshine, juicy orange slices dripping with sweetness, crisp green apples, and plump purple grapes. "This is nature's candy," Flora explained. "Fruits are sweet, too, but they are also packed with vitamins and goodness that make you strong, give you energy to play all day, and help keep your teeth healthy. They are the real fuel for your body." Lucy was hesitant at first, but she picked up a strawberry. It was so red and shiny. She took a small bite. Her eyes lit up. It was bursting with sweet, juicy flavor, even better than her candies. She then tried a grape, and it popped in her mouth with a gush of sweetness. "Wow," she exclaimed, "you're right. These are delicious." From that day on, Lucy made a change. She learned that candy was okay as a special treat, just sometimes, not all the time. Instead of her daily bag of sweets, she started exploring the wonderful world of fruits. She had apple slices for a snack, a banana with her breakfast, and a handful of berries when she wanted something sweet. Slowly but surely, Lucy started to feel like her old self again. The ache in her tooth went away. She had so much energy that she could run and play from morning until night without feeling tired. She was happy, strong, and her smile was brighter than ever. Lucy learned a very important lesson. Too much sugar can be harmful, but healthy food is real power. It makes you feel good from the inside out. And that's the story of Lucy and the Candy Trap. Remember, just like Lucy, it's great to enjoy a treat now and then, but our bodies love it when we feed them healthy foods like fruits and vegetables. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Mimi Kids for more fun adventures. We'll see you next time.